Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how can I calculate two numbers like multiply, add, division, subtraction with the help of app which is today I made. So let's get started. Don't waste time. See you on my screen. So guys, first open the Android Studio and click on the create new project button. After that, select your project template, click on the empty activity because I referred that to you create your app with this activity, so with this template. So click on the empty activity and click on next. After that, configure your project. Set your project name as, I set my project name as add sorry calculate two numbers two numbers. It's your choice what you want to set your project. You can set your project name as your choice. I select my minimum SDK as Android 5.0 Lollipop version and select the programming language as Java. So click on the finish button. It takes some times. That's depend greatly build project time is depend on your machine speed. I have a better speed on my computer, so greatly as soon as possible build our project. Please wait some time. So guys, greatly successfully build our project. I changed the constraint layout to linear layout and set their orientation as vertical. After that, I set edit text on my linear layout. So search edit text as uh, as I choose the number edit text. So I choose number edit text and go to the split screen, and you can see that the edit text is here. I change the edit text I change the layout. I change the linear layout padding from all side to DTP and set the hint there. Enter your first number. Sorry, the first number, the first letter of S is in caps lock. So I said also the text there, so I duplicate that. I change the ID of that is edit text number 2. I set that 1. After that, set the margin from top as 20 dp and create 4 buttons there. I use the button of app compact, work content, and choose the ID as add. And sorry, I said that the layout width set as match parent and margin from top as 30 dp. Before that, before creating the new button of in our linear layout, first I set a text view for the result. So I set that as work content and layout height as work content and set the text as 0. I set default and text size as 20 dp, sorry, 30 dp. Okay, and set the id as result, sorry, result. After that, I duplicate the app compact button. Sorry, there I want to set I should set a text there. So I set text as addition, addition, and disable the text all caps as false. It's looking so good. And I set the button background, so I create a background of button. So I set variable, sorry, it's changed to button. It's showing a error because I don't create a XML file for the button background. So I said create a new XML file for button background. So I set the tag for as save and set solid color as purple 200, and set corners sorry corners radius as 20 dp. So it looks so good. And set the text color as white. After that, I duplicate the button 4 times and change the all errors, resolve the all errors. So I said add to subtract and set the text as subtraction. Change its subtraction. Sorry, I after that I change the idea of that as multi and set the text as multiplication sorry multiplication, and set the id there as div and text as division, and set the layout set the text view layout gravity as center and margin from top as 20 degrees. After that our XML coding is complete. So I go to my main activity.java file and set their private edit text sorry edit text as edit text 1 and edit text 2. After that, set private button add sub multiply div and the private text view result. After that I initialize them all. So I said edit text 1 is to find UI ID r.id dot edit text number 1 and duplicate that line and set edit text 2 to edit text 2 and also duplicate that line and change the edit text 2 to add add duplicate that line, change add to sub and change them to sub. Also duplicate that line, change sub to multiply and this sub to multi and change the multiply to division div and it's also div. After that set result and UID r.id dot result. Sorry, I want to set their edit text result. After that I type add dot set on click listener new on click listener, and say type int num1 sorry num1 is equal to integer percent edit text one dot get text dot to string semicolon, and duplicate that line and change num1 to num2 and edit text 1 to edit text 2. After that I add them all, add to int sum is equal to num1 plus num2, and the result of sum so in the result text too. So result dot set text string dot value of sum. After that duplicate the code. So I said change the add to sub and apply sign to minus. After that duplicate the sub and change the sub to multiply and it's set multiply. After that change duplicate that multiply and multiply change to div and multiply sign to division. After that you want to set. So guys, after that we want to set I want to I should type a text here. So I type if edit text one dot get text dot to string dot length is equal to 0 second bracket. So I should type edit text dot set text 0, and I duplicate that line and change the edit text 1 to 2 and edit text to 2, edit text 1 to 2, and copy the code and paste all buttons set on click listener, paste them all there. So guys, our coding part is completed. I run our app on my emulator, so click on the run app button. So guys, greatly successfully build our app on my emulator. So I type first number of calculating two numbers. So I type 10 and set there 2. So I click the all buttons one by one. First I click on the addition button. You can see that the two numbers the addition result is 12. So I want to set code there in the text view. I want to set, so it's okay that after that I click the subtraction button. You can see that it's subtracted, and click on the multiplication button, it multiplied, and click on the division button, it will be divided. So thus I can create this app. So thanks for watching guys, see you on next video.